Okay, Thursday, the following Thursday, and I've decided to just let Brian do the work. Could not get the lower control arm off of that bolt, and figured, just to let him do it, since he's going to be doing the inspection and the alignment anyway. Might as well not have to deal with the hassle, although I do feel defeated. This is pretty much, it's been a while since I've actually had somebody do any work on any of the cars, and not me complete it. So, but with the current state of my work and the things that I need to get done on a personal level, I just figured, you know what, let me just have him do it. But what I am gonna do tonight is I got my color-coded new grill. It did come like that, so and I was kind of starting to like the whole idea that this is much larger than the stock, but I don't like the unfinished look on the edges. So I figured, you know what, let me just go ahead. I bought it anyway, so let me just go ahead and install it. And I also need to get to these parking lights. Got to remove the bumper for that. And reason why I need to do these tonight, because Brian's gonna get me legal tomorrow, and I need that safety sticker for this upcoming trip that I have. I want to make sure that I'm legal on my way down. I'll get that done tonight, and hopefully tomorrow she'll be all done, and in a few weeks head back to the Dragon. So apologies for the lighting, but just real quickly, I had to remove 6, 3 on each side, push pins. Just basically take a screwdriver and just pull them out on the recessed area, and they should pop out. And this portion, which is this right here, just kind of pops out. And what else? And for those of you that still have the fender liner, of which I don't anymore, and I will eventually replace it, you may have to remove some, maybe down here, maybe a clip of sort, just to be able to get it off the bottom portion. And then of course, if you have it on the tray, you're gonna need to remove that. So I got this car with no under tray and with no fender liner, so I couldn't really tell you how to properly remove it if you have the stock. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the headlamp so that I can get access to the parking lights. And if you can tell, it's way behind here, and it's something I can't really get to without having removed the headlamps entirely. So I'm going to do that next. Okay, so real quickly, there should be I believe a push pin here. Remove the 10mm bolt here. Remove these two here, the bottom. And then remove this bolt. And then it's pretty much just a pull. And of course, you're gonna still have, like on this side, I've already removed this end. You gotta have the connectors that you gotta remove if you need to completely remove the entire headlamp, if you ever want to do anything with it, like maybe blacken out the housing, which I'm thinking about doing. And what we're doing in this case is oh, by the way, and this is what's kind of pinned into here that's gonna provide that resistance. So just essentially just pull forward straight, and it should come right off. So the bulb that we're looking to replace today is here. So basically all it is here is just a twist, and then gonna replace it with an LED. So I'm gonna pull that out and head to the parts store before they close. So I kind of lucked out, and I decided to go check to see if I have something from my old cars, which I did. And so I found 2 bulbs that fit the housing. I do have one LED here, but it doesn't make sense to put one. Wonder where that other one is. But anyway, so it saved me a couple of bucks, and I'm gonna rock that the spares for a while until until they go out, and I'll replace it with LEDs. Early in the morning, gonna head over to Brian's and get this alignment done. So I'm gonna run a bit of camber. I'm gonna use track spec because I am going to the Dragon. So and it's not gonna be aggressive. It's just gonna be maybe -1 up front and -2.5 in the rear. Okay, just to make sure that before we put on the bumper, that we test to make sure that the parking lights go on. Okay, that one's good. And that one's good. So, okay, all set. So for the grill, looks like, at least in my case, the only thing that's holding this are these two tabs. And everything's pretty much free, as opposed to these tabs that hooks onto the bumper. So let's see what we got here. Hopefully they sent me the right one and it's the right color code. Please, please. It's the right one. Yes, it appears to be. So looks like it's the right color. So we're good. Just gonna install it, and we got ourselves a new grill. Okay, we are back in business. The bumper is back on, and the new grill is on. So yeah, I think I like it better with the surround as opposed to it being all black. Just didn't make any sense because of the trimming on this side. It matches. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't fly off and that lasts another 150K. And next thing we need to do on this car is, well, after the Dragon, of course. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to try to see if I can do it before the Dragon, is to get the sloppy shifting fixed, because it's really sloppy. Okay, it is early Friday morning. Gonna go head out to Brian and get the work done. So it's raining outside. I was hoping I was gonna be able to walk to the nearest Dunkin' Donuts or something, hang out there until Brian gets this thing done. But looks like I'm gonna just be hanging around, maybe catch a movie on my phone while I'm waiting. All right, so we got it to Brian's, but we're gonna have to leave it here because he didn't realize that I was gonna have the lower control arm work done as well. He thought it was just gonna be an alignment, so I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow. So it is a Monday morning, actually it's afternoon. I just got back from Brian's. I just kind of want to show you. Let me crawl underneath here, and let me show you guys the new setup. Rear control arms to be able to just tow and camber. She is also now legal, and I've got a full year of inspection. Don't have to worry about that anymore. I am also glad the fact that it wasn't just me, that it was actually a difficult task to complete, because they've had to use torch and an air hammer to get the control arm off, the stock control arms off the car. But yeah, so anyway, I just kind of wanted to point out that that's done, and I'm gonna let that sit for a bit because of the fact that in a few weeks she's gonna be heading over to the Dragon, and that'll be the test for the build. And right now she's got about 1,300 miles before I have to change the oil. So I think that's enough mileage to be able to go to Tennessee and run the Dragon for a few days and then back. As soon as she gets back, she's gonna need an oil change, and I'm gonna be using 5W40. Okay, guys, it's later in the evening. I just, as you guys noticed, I have the STI up on stands because I am about to. Well, I was actually just kind of checking out what it's gonna take for me to be able to get the shifter slop fixed with taking out the U-joint and replacing it with a new one. Looks like it's gonna be a pain in the you know what, but really I just wanted to cover something real quick and just kind of show you just to kind of finalize the whole control arm thing. Let me get this set of keys down and let me go grab that light. Okay, just want to show you what it looks like in greater detail for those of you that are looking to do this yourself. Where's the... Let me get on the floor. Getting old. So that's pretty much what it looks like. So this is going to be the orientation that you're going to need when you install yours. And looks like they put the cap back on there. So it looks good. And that's the other side. Looks like that they reused the stock bolts. Just want to make sure that they did a lot of torching. Just want to make sure that nothing melted. Looks like maybe that might be melted a bit. I don't know if that's due to their torching. Let's see. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's an issue right there. That's probably just I may want to cover this piece. I don't know if it's kind of digging in here. Okay, so just to quickly go over what you would need to do if you were to do this on your own. It's basically one bolt here, another bolt there, and let me get some light over here. And this one long bolt that goes all the way down to the other side, and that connects both control arms to, I guess that's the knuckle.